Hey guys, it's your old pal Alice Cooper. Basically, this is Spooktacular. So you're gonna be seeing a bunch of horror movies that have a Halloween theme to it. Look for it all this month.
Beetlejuice. So, Barbara and Adam Maitland decide to spend their vacation decorating their idyllic Connecticut country home. As the two are driving home from a trip to town, Barbara swerves to avoid a dog and the car plunges into a river at Adam's insistence. After they return home, she and Adam notice that they now lack reflections and discover a handbook for the recently deceased. A little book, actually. They then begin to suspect that they did not survive the car accident. Adam attempts to leave the house but finds himself in a strange, otherworldly landscape covered in sand and populated by enormous sandworms, which Beetlejuice hates, by the way. So the house is sold, and the new owners, the Dietzes, move in. Arrive from New York City. Charles Dietzes is a former real estate developer. His second wife, Delia, is a self-proclaimed sculptor, and his goddaughter, Lydia, from his first marriage, an inspiring photographer. Under the guidance of the interior designer Otho, the Dietzes transformed the house into a tasteless, pastel tone modern art. Consulting the handbook, the Maitlands travel to an otherworldly waiting room populated by other distressed souls. Where they discover the afterlife is structured around the complex bureaucracy involving vouchers and caseworkers. The Maitlands' own caseworker, Juno, informs that they remain in the house for 125 years on pain of a dire fate. Let me go ahead and mention that the lady that's it's like this receptionist. She's actually a lady that committed suicide, and she says, "If I knew then what I do now, I would have had my little accident." She has like both her wrists slit. So, the guys and the people in the waiting room laugh at that. If they want their Deetzes out of the house, it's up to them to scare them away, which Junos tells them. Barbara's and Adam's attempts at scaring the family prove ineffective despite their ability to shift into monsters. Although Adam and Barbara remain invisible to Charles and Delia, teenager Lydia can see the ghost couple and befriends them. Amongst Juno's advice, the Maitlands contact the miscreant Beetlejuice, Juno's former assistant and now freelance bioexorcist ghost, to scare away the Dietzes. At first, they are unaware that the Beetlejuice, which is why they have difficulty pronouncing his name and therefore summoning him. However, the Beetlejuice quickly offends the Maitlands with his crude and morbid demeanor, and they reconsider hiring them, though too late to stop him from wreaking havoc on the Deetzes. The small town's charm and supernatural events inspire Charles to pitch his boss, Maxie Dean, on transforming the town into a tourist hotspot, but Maxie turns wants proof of the ghosts. Using the handbook of the recently deceased, Otho conducts what he thinks is a seance and summons Adam and Barbara, but they begin to decay and die, as Otho has unwillingly performed the nexus instead. However, Lydia summons Beetlejuice for help, but he agrees to help her on the condition that she marry him, enabling him to freely cause chaos in the mortal world. Beetlejuice saves the Maitlands and disposes of Maxie, his wife, Otho, and then prepares the wedding before a ghastly minister. The Maitlands intervene before the ceremony is completed, with Barbara riding a sandworm through the house to devour Beetlejuice. Let me go ahead and mention that there's this really funny scene involving football players on a bus, and the coach died with him evidently, and one Juno is there, and they ask her where the bathroom is, and they go, "Where's the men's room?" And they go, "Men's room? Are you kidding?" And the guys come back and they say, "Coach, I don't think we survived the crash." And she goes, "How'd you guess?" um, I also like this other part where this guy is like this office worker, and they walk up to him, and he says, "How about look? There's no mirrors on this side," and they go, "Fine," and he says, "Thanks. I've been feeling a little flat." He's flat. He's flattened. Also, there's some really good scenes in it. I love this part where they do this scene uh, where Delia invites the guests over, and they have this little dinner party, and they basically get coerced into doing this song. Daylight come and we want to go home. Good part, by the way. And then I love this part also where Beetlejuice comes and he's this giant snake, and he talks to Chuck, and he goes, "We come for your daughter, Chuck." and uh, and they summon him away by saying his name 3 times. Anyway, basically she tries to commit suicide, and she says she writes it in the letter, and the Maitlands tell her that being dead doesn't really provide all the answers, and they say, "Listen to her, Barbara. This is something we know a lot about." And I love this part also where there's this fly, and Beetlejuice is all like, "Hey, you, come here, hungry? I got something good for you." This giant candy bar. It's like, I don't remember the name of it, and something Zagnut. I think that's what it's called. And he says, "Come on over, have a little bite. I got something for Nush. Come here." And the fly goes, "Help me! Help me! Help me!" And then Beetlejuice goes, like I said, it's got a lot of funny parts in it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So anyway, finally the Dietzes and the Maitlands agreed to live in harmony within the house. Beetlejuice, meanwhile, is stuck in the afterlife waiting room where he antagonizes a witch doctor who shrinks his head. Being Beetlejuice, however, he remains upbeat, and he says, "This could be a good look for me." And then, of course, Delia is dancing in the air, um, jump in and I rock your body all the time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in and I rock your body all the time. Shuck your body time. Shake, 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 Shinora. Shake your body line. Shake, 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 Shinora. Shake your body all the time. Work, 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 Shinora. And so this comes after she passes her bath test, and he says he got it. She says she got an A. And so basically, Beetlejuice is a good time. What can I say?
Beetlejuice deserves the rating of popcorn balls and gum.
All right, well, Beetlejuice is a good time. I highly recommend it for Halloween. We can't really have Halloween without the ghosts with the most. Anyway, you should definitely pick it up. It's available on Blu-ray for like $7, I think. Really easy to find. I think you can find it in your bargain bin at your local Walmart. Not a big deal on that one. It's on television. I won't say where. Let's just say it starts with an F, okay? Ends with an M. So anyway, basically, all right. Well, go ahead and hit subscribe. Watch more videos. Hit thumbs up to support the channel. Um, so, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next movie review.